Yo! Alright, so this time is probably going to be the finale. If this isn't the finale, I'm gonna eat my shorts, because it should be the finale, by all rights. So, we need money to buy all the crud we need. And there is actually a way to withdraw money in, well, there is actually a way to withdraw money in Magicant, we just haven't actually had to do it yet. And it's kind of out of your way. I don't know why it couldn't just be in the town, like literally everything else is in Magicant. Magicant's pretty much the most convenient place in this game, except for the fact that you can't withdraw money easily. But anyway, the way you withdraw money is you go to this fountain, and I press B. You have to use telepathy on the fountain. And a hopeful old man appears. And then he can let you withdraw your money. So this old man is not in the Japanese version. The Japanese version, if you want money, then you need to bring it with you to Magicant. They added him in the Sandhop translation, which is very nice, because not having to go through the Magicant caves, get money, and then Onyx push back to Magicant when you run out of money is very helpful. Get wrecked, right, Viadet? Okay, so everyone has deity codes, right? Yeah, so I need 2 deity bands. What's up, bro? Oh, no, we don't want a magic herb, we want a deity band. Yeah, we can we can definitely afford what we need here. So I guess I can get everyone a charm too. Although it's not really particularly helpful considering this is like the end of the game. But Lloyd's inventory is full. Okay, Anna's the only person without a full inventory, so we're gonna have to do some inventory management here. Because I would like to keep a bunch of this medicine, because, as I said before, Final Boss was pretty much just an endurance test, and, having all this medicine gives Lloyd a way to heal during the Final Boss, and, it's good to pretty much have everyone be able to heal, so that we can get healing off when we need it. So we'll want to fill Ninten's, inventory up with a lot of that jazz. Alright, dude. Yep, give us some souvenirs. So, I don't know what Repel Coat does, but I'm too lazy to buy it. Alright, so we have Rain Pendant, Fire Pendant, Earth Pendant. If I recall correctly, Rain Pendant protects you from, well, protects you. It lowers the damage from PK Freeze. PSI Freeze. I think Fire Pendant lowers it from PSI Fire, and Earth Pendant is PSI Thunder. I'm not entirely sure. Rain Pendant might protect you from fire, and Fire Pendant might protect you from freeze. I don't really know. I'm going to just buy a bunch of Rain Pendants, I guess. I would like to buy whatever one protects you from fire, but because the dragon is running around with fire. Spoiler alert, dragons breathe fire. But I'm not really sure which one that is, and I don't think it really matters that much in the grand scheme of things. So we'll just buy the Rain Pendant and hope it works. And then at that point, pretty much the rest of our money is useless. Because we have all the defensive equipment we need, and everyone's packing boomerangs. Yeah, people draw like... Alright, does Lloyd have one of those already? Lloyd doesn't. Okay, I need to clear up inventory space for him. A lot of people draw like fan art and crud of Nintendo, and in that fan art, he always has a baseball bat. We need some fan art of Nintendo with a boomerang, because that is Nintendo's weapon of choice right there, let me tell you. Boomerangs are amazing. Sup, Oak? Get wrecked. I'm bashing with Anna. That's how much I care about your defense stat. Alright, so if you recall, which you should recall, because how many times have we been to the Magicant Caves? No, don't auto-fight. Gosh dang it, Lloyd. You killed Groucho! Alright, if you recall what you should recall, considering how many times we've been to the Magic Caves. Dragon's at the bottom of the Magic Cave. And we're coming for him. A lot of people like to fight the dragon while they have Teddy, just because Teddy's a boss, and it makes the dragon a lot easier. But it just wasn't feasible for me, considering Nintendo was level 18. So, you know, we're fighting him now. What's up, dragon? Okay, so I'm gonna start off by, well, yeah, I'll go ahead and defense up us. And, Anna will go ahead and get up a shield. And Lloyd, you go ahead and blast this guy with a flamethrower. It's good to get your defensive stats up, just so he can't obliterate you. Yeah, because, he does 95 damage to Lloyd. This guy's a little bit strong. Alright, so Nintendo, you're not packing any medicine. Alright, cool. So Lloyd might be dead. We'll see. You got an offense up yourself, so you can just bash to victory. Anna, you go ahead. I'm pretty sure Beam Gamma doesn't work on him. It would be nice if we could just Beam Gamma and one-shot him, but I don't think that really happens. So yeah, Lloyd, you might be screwed. Oop. We'll have Anna try to heal you. And, your job will be to just flamethrower her up. Dragon let out a strange cry. Anna's defense fell. Okay, well, I can accept that. Lloyd's not dead. Alright, Nintendo, you start just like... Actually, you go ahead and... Yeah, I don't think defense down will work on him, actually. We'll try it. And then, Anna, you start, rocking just beam shenanigans. Lloyd... What if the rope works on him? Let's try that. Yeah, if it worked on Starman Jr., I don't see why it wouldn't work on this guy. Yeah, defense down doesn't work on him, though. Alright, I think we're pretty much good, then. Offense up Lloyd, just to make... Well, no, don't offense up Lloyd, because he's going to start spamming flamethrower. And you should probably heal yourself up in case he breaks out of the rope, like, immediately. And Lloyd, you just bash. I was getting temp flamethrower. What am I doing? Alright, I think we pretty much win if he doesn't get out of the rope anytime soon. Rope is kind of OP. I don't know if you could tell. Get beamed. It intends to 93 damage each attack. Flamethrower does 53. Actually, might want to just offense up Lloyd. Might be more worthwhile, just have him attack. Beam him, and then Lloyd do some bashing. Alright, so Nintendo and Lloyd are just on bashing duty at this point. Nice smash, Lloyd. Alright, so, just a little note. If you ever happen to need to beat up a dragon, just make sure you bring some rope. Rope is your friend. Alright, that's the 6th melody. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to head back up to the main area of Magicant and get my free healing. And then what we'll do is we'll follow our trail of breadcrumbs and we'll end up back on top of Mount Toy. And we should be set to proceed toward the final boss. Sup, Groucho? Greet me politely. Dang it, Groucho. Greet me politely. Dang it, Groucho. Alright, there you go. Jeez, Groucho still gives decent XP. He's your buddy, yo. Ulrich is not. Fare thee well. Does Nintendo have Revive yet? No, he doesn't. Okay. So it's going to be very imperative to keep Anna alive during the final boss. It's really nice if you can get revive on a Nintendo, but it's not always feasible. This is the guy who explodes. We're out. Except explosion will probably only do like 30 damage at this point in the game, but whatever. We don't need to conserve our PP because we're gonna heal like immediately, so. Sup, swoosh. Now the encounter rate's getting crazy. Shame it didn't do that while you're grinding him in a toy. Alright, heal time. Oop. Yes, I will eat more prime rib. Haven't had enough of that in my day. So I didn't really have, like, all the necessary defensive equipment in the game. I would try to... Jeesh. I would bother to, deposit some of my money in the ATM, because I'm kind of running around with $4,000 right now. But, thing is, money is pretty largely irrelevant at this point. Let's follow that trail of breadcrumbs. What? Alright, I guess the game forgot where I started my trail of breadcrumbs, so scratch that, we're gonna have to walk up Mount Toy again. Great. Maybe this won't be the finale. I might have to eat my shorts. I'm not doing that, I go back on my word. Teleport to Valentine. The bread hath forsaken me. Bet that's okay. This gives us an excuse to stop at the medicine man and get some more medicine. Speaking of which, I'm gonna give Lloyd that last rope, just because it gives him an extra thing to do. Yeah, so rope generally, like, it's generally not super good to have, just because generally you're fighting normal enemies, and they'll tend to come in squads of multiple enemies, so it's not like you can just rope one of them and then you're home free. But, man is it OP against bosses. This game just doesn't have many bosses. But when you do run into one, you can cheese the crud out of them with rope, it seems like. Sup, medicine man? If this guy had, like... You know, he might have a unique sprite, actually. I'm not sure. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a unique sprite. But what I was gonna say, if this guy had, like, a name and a unique sprite, then I feel like he would be, like, a relatively liked supporting character. Because, like, he's important in, like, well, Teddy's on the bed in his house recovering, you know? He was kind of important during that whole cutscene deal. But, I don't know, I think just the fact that he has no name or unique sprite is, like, the thing that stops him from really being remembered. He's a pretty cool dude, he gives you free medicine, too. Well, what you gonna do? Alright, time to go through these blue caves a third time. Yo dog, I heard you liked the Mount Toy caves, so decided to be here constantly. So Anna has PK Beam Gamma now. So she's going to just kind of like one-shot dudes, while Nintendo and Lloyd gang up on other dudes. Although maybe I should defense down these dudes. Might have been good in retrospect. The way these guys are packing Beam Beta is not exactly lovely. Let's go ahead and life up Lloyd. No, actually, a life up Alpha won't do enough for him to survive. So, Anna, you just keep gammaing everything. And, Lloyd, you're gonna have to, medicine it up. Luckily, we have infinite medicine, so we're good in that respect. Oh, crud. Lloyd might be too slow. Okay, use on Nintendo. Whatever. So yeah, keep bashing, and, you keep Beam Gammaing. Yeah, once Anna gets Beam Gamma, it's just kind of Beam Gamma spam on her end. This is like the one point in the game where you could maybe make an argument that, Anna might be better than Nintendo, in terms of the fact that she can one-shot stuff and she actually has Revive. But, I don't know if that really makes up for all the soloing Nintendo does near the beginning of the game. and how much better he is going to be stat-wise if you're playing the normal version of this game and she doesn't come at level 20. I kind of have like the way through this cave memorized, which is sort of testament to just how much I play this game. Oh, getting stuck. Yeah, the layout of this cave kind of reminds me of like when you're walking on the intestines at the end of Earthbound. Just in terms of like the wavy structure of a passageway. I wonder if they're kind of going for that. I'm not sure. I really do like the build up to the end of this game, because Mount Toy just, it feels intimidating with like the bleak color palette and the music and the fact that there's Megaborgs who will wreck your face. I'm not fighting atomic power robots. I don't feel like getting exploded on. We're out. Yeah, so at this point our primary goal is to get to the healer's house, where we can use the phone and save, and then if we die we'll just respawn there. Hey, it's a Titanian. These guys show up in Mother 3. They also have like absurdly high defense, so if you want to actually fight them, defense down is a must, or PK Beam Gamma is a must. One of the two. We'll see if PK Beam Gamma works. It works. Alright. Yeah, if you run into a singular enemy and Ana outspeeds it, you win, basically. And I think, like, the way they try to balance PK Beam Gamma is like, yo, the enemies have it too. And I'm like, yeah, but the enemies don't have 2 Franklin badges. The enemy has a 2 in 3 chance of just murdering itself if it tries to use PK Beam Gamma. Because it's someone with Franklin badge, it's gonna kill itself. So, whatever. I did give Ana the 2nd Franklin badge, right? I'm not sure. Yeah, Lloyd is like, if one of your party members has to be disposable at this point in the game, it's Lloyd, because Ninten is Ninten. That much is obvious. Sup, Eve? And Ana has Revive and Life Up Sigma, and also PK Beam Gamma. So she's a bit more helpful to have alive than Lloyd. Sorry, buddy. I love you and all, but you're not exactly quite as powerful as some of our others. Normally fighting grizzly bears is just not a good idea, but I might be able to just PK Beam Gamma him to death. Yeah, that's why you generally don't want to fight them, because they can combo attack you. Alright, dude, get PK Beam Gamma'd. You know, I probably shouldn't be fighting things, because I'm going to want to preserve my... Oh, no, actually, I'll get fully healed before the final boss. So scratch that. What's up, Nuclear Robo? I'm out. Oh, I need to heal Lloyd. What am I doing? Alright, Lloyd. Get some life up. Why am I using life up when I should use medicine? I just talked about conserving BP. Oh well. Yeah, so we're still not at the point where Eve dies if you took the northern route of getting her killed. I think that's, I think we're coming up on that. I'll point it out once we get there. But yeah, you can go decent ways north. Also, remember when I was talking about how, Mount Toy just kind of, like, throws recolors of enemies at you that you first met on Mount Toy? Yeah, this is an instance of that. Meet the Gigaborg. We already have a recolor of the Megaborg. And I'm pretty sure there's a third version of these guys that's gold that we run into as we get farther up on the mountain. I think they're like last Borgs or something. Oh yeah, and these guys have Beam Gamma. I guess they're immune to Beam Gamma? I wonder if that's something that this hack changed, because I don't recall that. The fact that they are immune to Beam Gamma, though, means we're just going to warp slip our way out, because we don't want them to use Beam Gamma on Lloyd. So yeah, that's an enemy that you will want to avoid. Now I think we're coming up on that soon. There's an item. Yeah, that cave down there, that leads to an item called the Sea Pendant. Well, it's called the Sea Pendant in one of the translations. I don't even remember which translation. Oh, hey, it's the last Borg. It's called the Sea Pendant in one of the translations, but, that thing, man, words are hard. Alright, don't hit Lloyd. Thanks. The Sea Pendant lowers damage from every type of PSI, but, like, spoilers, the final boss doesn't use, like, the typical versions of PSI, and we're almost at the end of the game, so whatever. You know? Oh, jeesh. Alright, get wrecked, dude. Time for some medicine. Actually, rather than using the medicine, magic herbs aren't that good anymore, so let's wear out the big bag. Conserve our medicine supply. Also, the fact that we still have the big bag is a testament to just how good the big bag is. This thing lasts forever. Yeah, anyway, you can get the Sea Pendant. It's pretty easy to get. It's not that out of your way, but it's also not exactly worth going back for. Pendants in general just are not that helpful. I should probably big bag Nintendo just once more. There you go, Nintendo. So we're almost at the point where Eve dies, unless if the map was changed in this version, to the point where I wouldn't recognize it. It's right here, yeah. Oh no, it's not right there. I guess it was a ways down. Don't fight Juana. Just a word of advice. Yeah, that's why. This is also why I wanted the anti-fire pendants, which apparently the rain pendants were the anti-fire pendants, so guessed well on that. Alright, so here we have the XX stone. Check. Welcome, Nintendo. I had faith that you would make it here. Long ago, your great-grandmother Maria, she filled her 8 melodies with all the love she could. Alright, so this is the point where the game finally reveals that, George and Maria were Nintendo's great-grandparents. I wasn't entirely certain when it did that. Looks like it's here. Yeah, the 8 melodies were songs written by Maria, and spread throughout the world for Nintendo to find. For reasons, and this stone has the last melody. And it completely heals everyone. So, that stone is... well, actually, seems like the game doesn't confirm it anywhere. So, I wonder where I got this idea from, but I always had the impression that, the XX stone was George's gravestone. But yeah, I guess the game doesn't confirm that anywhere. I wonder if that's in, like, one of the Japanese books or something like that. Not sure. But anyway, there are these rocks blocking that cave, and behind that cave is the final boss. But we have all the 8 melodies now, so we have to play those 8 melodies for Queen Mary in Magicant, because she wanted them. And that we shall do. Let's go ahead... well, no, actually, we're completely healed by the XX stone, so we don't need to do that. Alright, Queen Mary, we're gonna actually talk to you instead of just looting your house this time. Out of my way, dudes. One thing I'm going to do first, though, is, let's take that rope, we'll give it to Nintendo. The flamethrower is not helpful to us anymore, so I'm gonna toss it for the sake of inventory space. Medicine will go to Lloyd. Basically, I want Lloyd's inventory to just be full of medicine. Which also means let's give the big bag to Anna. I would like Nintendo to have a decent medicine supply too. Yeah, he has 3. Because Nintendo does not get the higher versions of Life Up that Anna has. Fill up, Lloyd. Yep. Alright, is Lloyd's inventory full? Yes, he is full up on medicine. And we'll take this rope, we'll give that to Anna, and then we'll give another medicine to Ninten. Alright, there you go, Ninten. Oh, seems like that, the XX stone did not restore our PP. So, we're gonna have to do that ourselves. And that we shall do. Oop. What's up? Yeah, we're having prime rib. I can guess that. And yes, I do like it. You're gonna eat prime rib and you're gonna like it. Alright, so now our PP is full. Okay. So looks like we're gonna have 26, all 26 and 10 and Lloyd and all 28 Anna going into this. Unless we run into some generic enemies while we're walking the final boss, but I'll probably just run from them. Or warp slip. That's not the way to Queen Mary this is. I'm actually going to do more looting before we talk to her though, because remember there's all these presents we didn't loot before. And we have the free inventory space, so might as well. I think we might be able to get just like some stray medicine or something from these. Nope. No. Flash Dark. Yeah, well, that's not helpful to us in any way. Alright, we're done. We got no good items. There are other chests we still haven't opened, but meh. Alright, here's Queen Mary. Let me hear the melodies you've learned. Now, there are lyrics to these melodies that were, they're in the album that was released in English, and, I'll probably add them in next time we hear it, just so you can get an idea of what they are, because I feel like they add to the story. Alright, that's the song. Just take a melody, simple as can be. Give it some words and sweet harmony. Raise your voices all day long now, love grows strong now. Take a melody of love, oh of love. Those are the lyrics. Oh, Gigu, I loved him as if he were my own child too. He would always wag his tail as a baby. So, spoilers, Gigu is an alien. Oh, George, this is your wife, Maria. Yeah, so Queen Mary is actually Maria from the backstory of this game. When she was kidnapped by the aliens, she was used as I guess like a nanny. She was forced to raise an alien named Gigu. So, Maria's finally moving on. And Magicant was a figment of her imagination. Rip Magicant. So, the 8 melodies, the backstory on those is that they were a lullaby that Maria used to sing to Gigu while she was raising him. And spoiler alert, the mastermind behind this alien invasion is none other than Gigu himself. Yep, I gotta talk to these guys. It's too dark for me to see much, but aren't you the girl from the church and snowman? Yeah, this guy's dialogue doesn't change if you don't get Anna. It's pretty great. Yeah, remember when we got Anna, she said that her mom disappeared. So, this is where all the parents from Youngtown and Anna's mother are being held. So, we gotta defeat the aliens and free these people. Specifically, we gotta defeat Gigu. And he is up here. You can run into generic enemies in this cave, you just don't want to. But, yep, here we are. Final boss time. I really love, like, the setting for this final boss. It just feels so climactic. You're here on the top of the mountain. This is the summit. And here comes the alien ship. And the mysterious force that's been manipulating all these events is just this little scrawny white thing in this capsule. And yeah, it kind of reminds me of Lloyd in a way, in that, like, he's so physically weak, and yet he's so powerful. I really like that. But anyway, you see we have a new menu option here, Sing. We're going to have to do that to beat him, but not yet. So, I'm gonna start off by, get up shields. That is your primary order of business. And Lloyd, you can't really set up shields, so sit here and defend and medicine if necessary. I don't know if increasing your defense helps you. Ninten, I owe so much to your family. As in, he owes so much to Ninten's great-grandmother. Alright, so it seems that raising your defense doesn't really help you out. So, Ninten is the only person who can really reliably outspeed this guy. Everyone else is just too slow. Anna, you'll probably live. I'm not gonna risk it. You go ahead and defend. And Lloyd, you keep defending too. Yeah, so this is where you learn that Maria raised Gigu when he was young. The more you know. This game starts to, it pretty much isn't until the final boss fight that it really starts to elaborate on the story it set up at the beginning. And yet, I still quite enjoy it. Anna, since you're probably gonna go after him, you use Life Up Sigma. So you can just heal everybody. George himself stole vital info from our planet and tried to turn it against us. That would be PSI, because we remember, as Ninten's dad said at the beginning of the game, George studied PSI. So, Gigu was assigned to come after George and stop the power of PSI from being spread to Earth. And that's why he's here. And now their descendant is hindering our plan. Ninten, I'm referring to you. So yeah, if you can keep Anna spamming Life Up Sigma, it's really going to help you stay in a good spot. Also, you pretty much need shields up. You die with the rest of the Vile Earth people. So yeah, Gigu is, he's not exactly happy about us being here. Let's go ahead and just keep defending and Life Up Sigmaing. Now, you do reach a point where you can actually fight back about him, but you have to wait for him to finish his monologue first. After he's done monologuing, that's when you can really retaliate. And I think we have 2 more turns of monologue. In 10, I'm willing to let you and only you live. Board the mothership with me. Now, this is the first time we've seen him offer mercy, and he offers it to Ninten, who is the descendant of his old caretaker. And I really like that, because this is the one time that he offers mercy, and I think who he offers it to, it goes to show that, like, he kind of considers Ninten family in a sort of way, which really makes this battle, it makes it a bit more, it hits more of a soft spot for me, just because of that line. Really, in a way, this battle is kind of analogous to, spoilers, the final battle of Mother 3. Which, I'm not going to say what that is for further spoilers. Except, if you're watching this, you've probably played, like, this whole series already. But whatever. Alright, so I think I'm at the point where we can actually do something. So, what you need to do is, you need to use Sing. And, Anna, you squeeze that PSI stone. Get some more, PP. So yeah, the way that you beat him is by singing his lullaby. So, Gigu actually, he returns in, Mother 2, aka Earthbound. And in that game, he's known as Gygus, just because of, differences in localization. No real reason beyond that. But, in that game, he's presented as, like, this pure evil entity who wants nothing but to, like, destroy everything. And I really hate that portrayal of him. I don't know why they did that, honestly. Because this game sets him up as someone who... This game sets him up as an individual who's set on this mission that's pretty much undebatably evil. He's set on a mission to conquer Earth, but he can't pull through with doing it because of his heart. The only reason why he doesn't succeed is because we expose him to memories of his childhood, and he just can't bring himself to hurt someone that he would consider family, that being Ninten. And the fact that he goes from that, this, like, deep down caring individual, to just some evil guy in Earthbound, I don't understand it. I don't know why they did it that way. And, like, that... It's not really something I like about, Earthbound in general. Earthbound's plot in general really undermines this game, which is really sad, because I feel like this game is exceptional in terms of its plot. Because, like, Earthbound's plot, it doesn't have Ninten in it at all. So it kind of undermines the fact that Ninten is a person who stands up to do what needs to be done. Because where is he in Earthbound? Who knows? It undermines Gygus, because it removes the sympathetic aspect to him. It just doesn't make sense to me. It did give us Pokey, though, so gets points there. No, don't defend. Sing. So yeah, this fight can be pretty hard if you don't put up shields, because then he's doing like 80 damage to you each turn. But if you do put up shields, you're kind of set. And I did not know to put up shields until probably 2 playthroughs ago. And man, did that help a lot. We're almost there. Battle ends once you get through the whole song. Haha. Almost there. We'll probably beat him next turn. Oh, and Anna still has enough PP for another life up Sigma. Sweet. Oh, no, she doesn't. Haha, my bad. We should still be fine. I'm pretty sure Lloyd's gonna do it right here. Alright, Lloyd, you weakling. Finish us off. You know, this whole battle really resonates well with Teddy's line too, about, we can't just beat him with brute strength alone. 'Cause you don't beat him with brute strength. You beat him with emotion, and I really enjoy that. How could I be defeated by a song? Someday I will. Ninten, we will meet again. So long, Gigu. He just can't bring himself to do it. Ah, what a great character. And off he goes. Won't see him for another 10 years. And now we have this ending scene. Anna is reunited with her mother as the rest of the freed people exit the cave. This scene still plays if you never recruit Anna. But this whole ending here was actually added in the Sandhop translation. Teddy fully recovered as a popular singer at the Live House. Yeah, so none of this from here on out was actually in the Japanese version. The Japanese version just ended with Gigu's ship flying off in the distance. And yeah, I really love this ending bit. It's very nice that they decided to add that in. So yeah, Teddy actually died in the Japanese version, whereas in this game he eventually recovers, and Lloyd returns a hero's welcome to Twinkle Elementary School. So nice to get some ending on his character arc. Now he's a hero. But yeah, I don't know if I mean, it's nice that Teddy gets a happy ending. I don't know if I do like it more that he died in the original. Because, like, some people would say, like, oh yeah, the fact that he dies, like, it seals home the aspect of Lloyd, like, carrying on his torch more so. But, I feel like Teddy just deserves a happy ending. He'd been through some crap. Yeah, Ninten finally gets a moment to rest. Note the lack of a lamp in his room. Think they get a new one. And we get to see all the characters, starting with Pippi. So yeah, I guess like standard procedure would be for me to give my thoughts on the game as we go through this ending sequence, but I kind of did that already. Alright, I'll say there are three main reasons why I like this game so much, and number one is Lloyd. It's like when you just read your favorite book over and over again, just because you really like the plot and you like to hear about the characters again, stuff like that. It's like me just doing a run through his game so I can just watch Lloyd develop again. He's just, I don't know, he just hits home for me. I quite enjoy him. And probably my second favorite thing about this game is the interaction between Giygas, George, Maria, Ninten. I really like that family dynamic. And for a while I had a conspiracy theory that this game was called Mother because of Queen Mary and the way she nurtured Gigu as he was younger. But it's actually named Mother after a John Lennon song, which makes me a little sad because my conspiracy theory is not true, but it still fits that way. It fits if you think about it that way. But yeah, and my third favorite thing about this game is probably a gameplay thing, just how fast you can just blaze through it. Honestly, like, it's a very simple thing to just run through this game and experience the story again and finish it off. I mean, like, this is part 7 and we beat the game, you know? It's not a long game, but it's a very enjoyable one. And they're the main characters. Lloyd, Ninten, and Teddy. Yeah, it's not a long game, but it's a very enjoyable one. And the fact that it's not so long means it's really easy to just go back to it and sink into it and enjoy it anew. And that's definitely one of my favorite things about it. I gotta say, this game spent a long time kind of flip-flopping with Mother 3 as my favorite in the series, but I think that I'm not really sure what sealed it home as being my favorite, but something did. I'm not really sure why. I think just like the atmosphere, the characters. It might be a bit of the minimalism present in this game too, because like there's not a whole lot of story scenes, but all of them, well, not all of them, but most of them really do a lot for developing the characters. There's not a lot in this game that feels... There's not a lot in terms of the story events in this game. It doesn't feel purposeful. And I really like that. Oh, this is your dad. I hate to wake you up, but it might be just a little too soon to rest easy. So yeah, we see Ninten's dad popping in with a sequel hook. Combine that with how Gigu said Ninten will meet again, and it's a bit of why I'm a little bit bummed with the direction Earthbound took, but I do still like Earthbound a lot. It just really would have been nice to see the next step of Ninten's saga. But, hey, what you gonna do? So, this is one of those NES games where you get to the final screen and that's it. Press all the buttons you want, you're not going to get to the title screen or anything, so... Finish it off here with Ninten's dad and the 8 melodies in the background. That's all for Mother. I had a lot of fun doing this. I gotta say I mostly did it just so I could talk about Lloyd. It was a nice medium to just kind of speak to myself. It almost kind of feels like a journal, in a way. But, yeah, that was fun. So, that's all for now, and adios.